You know, like when you're looking at somebody and if they look up too, and then trying to like fit in that small smile in between before you look away.
Never happens.
Yeah.
So welcome back to PYB with Nadi&Ci, and today we're gonna have our second edition of Pretty Young and Buzzing.
So last week, if you saw, we talked about is the guy interested or not, you know, deciphering these mixed signals. So it's only right that we give the ladies opportunity to say, when are we interested or not? So with this one, we're gonna be talking about, you know, when we're interested in the guy, what we do, maybe something that you might do if you're a lady, maybe some myths that people think is right, but might not be right.
So also, me and C definitely are not the type of people, not the type of girls to be like all over guys and like, oh, I like you, all this, not at all.
Nah.
Like, it's probably our biggest fear for a guy to know we like them. Like, that's not what we want. That's not what we're trying to put out there.
Right.
However, obviously, since we like them, there are things that we happen to so do. So this is basically kind of based off just how we respond and react in situations. Obviously, it's not saying every girl, but yeah.
But before we get into this video, make sure you hit that like button and you subscribe to our channel so you can see all our videos that we post every single week. So let's get into it.
So our first scenario is she interested if she's always wanting to be around you? All right. Okay. Ready, set, go. Okay, tell us why.
So this is just me personally. If I like a guy, I'm not about to be like breathing down his neck. You know, if we're in the same room, nine times out of 10, I'll be on the opposite side of the room. Like, I try to be incognito. You know, I don't fangirl. I don't, you know, roll with the entourage. You know, if you see me, make sure you say hey. If we cross paths, cool. But other than that, I'm chilling.
I definitely think that I just want to be around the person that I like. I just like, I was sharing with C earlier, like, if I say this person's in my class, right? And the professor is like, oh, we're gonna split off into groups. And we're like, hopefully I can be in his group. Is that weird?
I don't think it's weird.
Okay. And so I want to be around this person. However, I won't be like, you know, all up over them. And I may not even be talking to you, but I just want to be around you. I'm gonna try and be incognito, but as close as I can be. Not like this close, but maybe I might be like over here, you know, back towards a little bit, but I just want to.
Alright, so for the next one, is she interested if she's frequently texting you or calling you?
Okay. Ready, set, go. Tell us.
Okay, so for me, when I think frequently texting or calling somebody, I'm not blowing up your phone, right? I'm not sending you, it's not one way. I'm not, oh, good morning, every single day, and I get nothing in return. No. Now, if we are communicating equally, you say, hey, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you? How was your day? Well, what'd you do today? Well, something interesting. Oh, what you got up for the weekend? Something like that, like, it's going both ways. I'm not chasing no dude, flat out. But yeah, if I'm communicating with you, I find something interesting about you. So yeah.
I would say not interested because, again, I'm a deep thinker. I overthink things, and so I'm like, if I keep texting him, like, he's gonna think that I like him, and I may like him, but I don't want him to know that, as we previously stated. And so I think that the more that I'm texting you, probably the more like oh, this is a cool friendship, and like I feel okay, comfortable texting you often. I'm like, if I do, because when I text people, I actually blow up their phone. Just because I have so many thoughts to say. That's true. And so I'll just be like, oh, hey, how are you doing? Oh, wait, what are you doing today? How's your day? Blah, 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 blah. I'll blow up your phone. And for my friends, I'm like, okay, they can respond whenever. Like, for a guy, I'd be like, wait, he definitely doesn't like me. He's not even responding to me. I don't want to blow up his phone. Or just even, like, sometimes if I am texting someone that I'm interested in, I'll be like, oh my goodness, are we talking an equal amount, or am I talking, doing all the talk, or are they doing all the talk? And so it's just stuff, situations I don't want to get myself into. Is she interested in you if she's looking at you or looking in your direction? Ready, set, go. Good.
Okay, so you know, like, I try to be incognito, you know, don't want to be like, you know, all up in people's business all in a space. But I will use like, you know, like looking at somebody to kind of gauge if they're looking at me too, if they may be interested or not. So, you know, I'm classic, like looking and then looking away. I do that so much, like to the point where like it's bad, right? Because sometimes you gotta hold it to like solidify that, you know, something may be there. That's hard. It's tricky. You know, teetering on a fine line there. But no, I definitely like if I like somebody, like I'm stealing glances throughout the day, and you probably like oblivious, but like I know, yeah, I'm paying attention basically.
So if I'm interested in you, I'm gonna be looking at you. Like she said though, I'm not gonna be like staring at you or anything like that. I'm gonna try and be like, you know, looking your way. Okay, cool. Or like if I know you're for sure not looking, you're like reading a book or something, you're like really engaged in what you're doing, then I'll be looking at you. But then I'll be like, cause like, but also I'm not trying to be obvious because not only it's not always you seeing that I'm looking at you, but I don't want others to think or see that I'm looking at you either. So it's, you know, it's quite the game. It's quite the task.
True. Is she interested if she seems to amplify her personality? So maybe on the usual she's on 7, you walk into the room, she on 10. Ready, set, go. Let Nadia take this one away.
Yes, so this is one I came up with. This is something that I always do, and I don't necessarily know if it's a good or bad thing. I think it depends. But usually when I like a guy, and since I'm trying not to act like I like him, right? I'm not gonna be all over him. I may not even be looking at him. But because I know he's in the same room with it as me, I want to be noticed, of course. And so my personality is already very outgoing. And so say for instance, I'm talking to Sienna, right? We're talking and this guy is over here. I would make sure that my posture is straight. And I'm like, oh wow. Or my voice would not become necessarily louder. But the way that I talk would become more clear. Make sure that I'm not talking too quickly. And it's so weird. I didn't notice I did that until recently. But I definitely do try and make sure I'm on my A game. I'm being vulnerable, y'all. Y'all better appreciate this. I don't have to be sharing this, y'all. But yeah, what about you?
So yeah, definitely the opposite. I feel like when someone I like, you know, enters the room or enters the space, I kind of like mellow out even more. Like I'm a pretty chill person as it is, but in order for me not to get like overwhelmed or like really anxious, I'll be like super chill. Like call me a cucumber because I'm cool, right? Like you're not gonna. You think I'm just like a regular, you know? You wouldn't think, oh, Sienna, oh, you see how she looked, you know? Real smooth. So, yeah.
That's true. I can totally see you as a smooth person. You are a smooth person. Like you're low-key breaking down the inside, but like you're just over here like, sorry, what did you say? You're just like very like put together. She's a very put together person. I love that about her. If a girl is making jokes about a guy or, you know, trying to
poke fun at him.
Yeah, poke fun at him. Is she interested? Ready, set, go. Here to tell us?
So like Nadia said before, similar with me, humor is like a big part. So, you know, I'm not a knock knock who's there type of person.
Amen.
I'm definitely like a petty joke person. So like we're talking like pop culture, that I might say something like outlandish and like it's usually like funny if you're not sensitive, but like, you know, just to trying to gauge like where their humor is. Also like if I'm a little bit more comfortable with you, like I might be more sarcastic with what I say. I might troll you because like that's what I do.
She go blame you. No, just kidding.
No, like I won't
I'm
blame.
I'm just kidding.
But like, you know, I just, you know, push you a little bit. Yeah. See how you react. Because like that's how I am. So if you can't handle that,
you got to go. You know what I'm saying?
Everything's not meant to be. All puzzle pieces don't fit.
Okay.
Yeah.
This girl. I definitely do try and not like, oh, I'm trying to test you, but I do need to know if you can handle my type of humor. Because sometimes I'll be around a guy that I may or may not be interested in him, and I'll like make a joke, and they'll be like, oh, ha. I'm like, not the one. Or like, or
chop chop.
And it's not to say that like I can't be friends with you, or like I'm never gonna, I lost all interest in you. But it's like, oh, okay, now I know what to expect from this person, because humor is important to me. So if I'm trying to like have a good time and have fun, I may not go to you, you know.
So that's all we have today. Hope you enjoyed our little scenarios. As always, if you find yourself, you know, you were in one of these scenarios, please comment down below and tell us what happened with you. If you have different signs that you show a guy that you're interested, let us know that as well. As always, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And we'll be back next week with another video. So we'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.